Good evening, ma'am.
Congratulations, Mudita.
Thank you,
Um,
ma'am.
Mudita, your DAF is very good. I just went through it. Please tell me, is it your first interview?
Ma'am, it's my second interview. I gave one attempt in 2023.
23. So you appeared for interview back then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Mudita, when is your interview scheduled now?
Ma'am, it's on 13th of January.
13, so pretty close now.
Yes.
Okay, but since you have given one interview earlier, you'll be good. Mudita, can you please share the experience of previous interview? How was it? Like not the marks, but your experience and where do you think you could have worked?
Okay. So some questions regarding my job, they were more technical in nature, so I could not answer them. But yeah, that was one. And apart from that, they talked a lot about why you left your job for civil services. So that was one aspect which they explored a bit. So yeah, and some part of current affairs. I think there was a ma'am. She asked something about regulators in India. So yeah, those kind of questions.
Okay. Okay. Mudita, see, you know the drill, okay? You know where all the questions can come from, or what is the mood of the interview, what do they expect. We know that, okay? I'll just try to give you some basic idea so that maybe you can improve upon or add value to your interview. So, Mudita, see, even if they are asking any technical questions or any current affairs based questions or anything based on your DAF, their motive is to just check one thing: how are you as a person? And how would you uh, behave when you are an officer? That is their only motive. Even if you are not comfortable with any question or you don't know many things, they are okay. They just want to see how do you react over it. When it's our first interview, we always tend to get intimidated by them if they are asking something that we don't know. Okay,
Yes,
the thing is, we do not have to show them that insecurity. कि आपने पूछा है मुझे नहीं आया now, oh my God. So that should not be there. Okay, you should be very confident. नहीं पता तो नहीं पता. ठीक है, जॉब
right,
की टेक्निकल डिटेल्स है नहीं पता.
right.
So this is something I don't know, but I'll surely go back and check. Be very confident. ठीक है, so
Yes,
what happens is then uh, it prevents them from overpowering you. Okay. So now, Mudita, please tell me, do you want me to go through your entire DAF and talk about each specific, or first we should take some doubts of yours if you have any?
Um, so, for example, till now I think I've given three mock interviews. So in some interviews they asked, I don't know if they asked in the final interview, but for example, some very controversial questions like should there be
Okay,
reservation for a particular community based on religion?
okay.
So if we take a particular side in such questions, will there be any downside
No,
to it?
no. As long as you have a justification, it's okay. You can take the side of, whichever side you want. Just see that it's constitutionally right and you have a reasoning for that. Second thing, अगर ऐसे होता है कि you take a stand and then the members have a different opinion and they give you that opinion, then be very respectful and receptive of their opinion. Like inform, tell them that sir, this is the uh, opinion I did not explore earlier. Okay, so
Okay,
I did not know about it. This is something I did not think about earlier. So be respectful of that. And वहाँ पे ना, most of the people what they do is they are taken aback कि the members are not agreeing with me. But what you can do is you can try to build a conversation with them, because most of the times I have seen that the board members are interested to tell you their side of the opinion or their side of story. They're very interested because they want to
yes,
talk about it. So just nod your head and then you can add your points and build a conversation around these topics, okay? Because they never want you to choose sides, okay? They just
okay,
want to see your way of thinking. So don't take these questions as if they're, bullets. Just take them as an opportunity to build conversation. Also, constitution is very clear on some things. If you are saying कि reservation नहीं होना चाहिए, तो फिर इतने सालों से तो है ना, we
mhm,
are nobody to change it. Okay. So
right,
even if it is they're talking about some particular community, you can say that, sir, uh, all the stakeholders should be involved in such decisions, and decisions should be taken on an objective criteria based on data. If The Constitution allows reservations based on social and economic backwardness. If the data supports the fact that they are socially backward or economically backward, there should be reservation, but then certain guidelines. For example, some Supreme Court case has given some guidelines regarding it that should not go beyond 50% and all. That should be followed to maintain equity in the society. इतना बोलोगे ना तो they won't be having counter arguments. You just don't show कि तुम उस कम्युनिटी के फेवर में हो या नहीं. ओके,
Right.
वो नहीं दिखना चाहिए. इट शुड बी वेरी ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड जैसे आंसर हम मेंस में देते हैं ना वैसे ही
Mhm.
देना है, बस थोड़ा ट्विक करके.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, and one doubt, for example, it didn't happen in my main interview, but for example, in some mocks, if particular panel member has a very stoic face or very disinterested face, so while answering questions, like, should we keep on looking at them like they are, I don't know, looking down and not maintaining eye contact? So should we?
See, both my interviews, each panel member was looking like that only at me. In fact, the
Okay,
last time I gave interview, the chairman was looking like, uh, his expressions were like, मैं जो भी बोल रही हूँ गलत ही बोल रही हूँ. But that is something. See, first they are tired all day. They are taking interviews. Okay, this is a very special occasion for us, but not them. Okay, so
yes,
that is one reason. Second is sometimes they try to intimidate you. They try to make an expression which does not support you, and then they want to see if you get, you fumble or get nervous. The thing is, when one member is asking you the question, they won't behave like that. Okay, they will be very
mm,
interested in your answer. You
right,
just keep looking at them. First,
okay,
see, I would never advise that you keep looking at all the members because it's very disrespectful to someone who is asking the question. Second thing is, it is good for your confidence because, see, you put yourself in their position. You will be not interested to know the questions of other members. तुम्हें खुद के क्वेश्चंस में इंटरेस्ट होगा कि मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ और मुझे ये क्या आंसर कर रही है. Okay, so
right,
they are very interested when you are talking to them. And trust me, the chairman is always aware of what you are doing. Okay, whatever expressions they give, because they want to judge you, they want to give you marks. Sometimes it may happen that chairman might go out of the room. In both of my
yes,
interview, there were different boards, and both the times the chairman went out of the room after asking his questions. So it happens, but that doesn't affect your marks or anything. Okay, you just have to give your 100%. Keep looking at the person who has asked you question. No need to look towards other members, and even if they are not interested, be it. You have to give your own answer. Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Any other
doubts?
doubt?
No, ma'am. Ladies.
Okay, so I'll just quickly go through your that. We'll discuss
Yes,
that a
ma'am.
bit. So, Mudita, since you have given the interview earlier, you must be knowing you have to be very thorough with your job first. What was, specifics of your job in the sense that what was your role there? ये देखो टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस के आंसर नहीं आते ना सीधा ना बोल दो तो वो कोई
Yes,
और
ma'am.
टॉपिक पूछेंगे. इफ यू ट्राई टू गेस द आंसर और बीट
Mhm.
अराउंड द बुश देन दे स्पाइरल डाउन. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so you are from Lucknow, so Lucknow can attract a lot. And see, please do not make the mistake of expecting the same questions of the last interview. Like both my interviews, I'll tell you, one interview was completely based on DAF. The other interview, the panel didn't even touch my DAF. They were like not a single question was from DAF. So it may happen. You
Okay.
just be prepared with everything. Lucknow ke bare mein, like everything about it, the infrastructure there, the history of Lucknow, लखनऊ नाम कैसे आया. Then about Gomti River or Gomti Nagar also, क्योंकि Gomti Nagar's infrastructure is very different from the rest of Lucknow. Then you
Yes,
can be
ma'am.
asked about Lucknow's cuisine, Lucknow's chicken curry, then the all the tourist places like Bada Imambara or the residency, all of that. Please be thorough with it.
Okay.
Also, there are very big parks in Lucknow, like this
Yes,
we
ma'am.
do not see in every city. So that can be asked about. All of that, please be thorough. Also, Uttar Pradesh, so basic problems of Uttar Pradesh, the disparities, the economic and regional disparities, then various schemes specific to Uttar Pradesh, state government scheme, then central government schemes impact on Uttar Pradesh, how well are they working? For example, what is the status of Jal Jeevan Mission in Lucknow? You should be comfortably able to answer this. Then some controversial things like changing the names of places. Do you support it? Then you can be asked what should be the criteria. What do you think should be the criteria to change? If you want to change the name of Lucknow to something else, what criteria should you follow? Such things can be asked. Then mm, you have your father was Deputy Inspector General of Police, so you can be asked a lot of questions from the police service and law and order issues in Uttar Pradesh, also commissionerate system. What are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
advantages, disadvantages? Please be thorough with it. After that, your graduation subject computer science, so questions can go on the field related to it, like any new developments in the field, the
Yes,
technologies
ma'am.
like AI, generative AI, ChatGPT, machine learning, all of that, effect of AI on jobs. On these lines, question can go. Then you have done MBA and then worked. So see, जॉब पे तो क्वेश्चन आने ही है जितना प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो करो बट देन लाइक लास्ट इंटरव्यू इफ नॉट एबल टू आंसर इट्स completely okay. You just tell them that you are not you can't remember right now or you are not aware of it because तुम्हारा जो
Okay.
जॉब था वो तो तुम्हें पता ही होगा. Apart from that,
Yes,
if they're
ma'am.
asking, don't take the guilt of not knowing it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After that, part of student exchange program at IIFT Delhi. Can you please explain me this, Mudita?
Okay, ma'am. So, for 3 months, as a part of this exchange program, I went to France. So, I studied for 3 months there in a particular business school in France.
Okay. So then you can be asked that what different did you find there? What was the aim of this student exchange program? And what were your learnings there? Were there any practices that you think can be implemented in India? All of that. Okay. Based on your experience there. Then
Okay.
mess in charge in Indraprasth hostel. I don't think questions would arise from this. Only what was your role or what difficulties did you face? All of that. Then class representative at Indraprasth College for women. So then what was your role? Then women in leadership. The discussion can go there. Do you have any role models? All of that. Then were you selected or elected?
Okay.
Then reading fiction books. So why just fiction? Why not non-fiction? Which kind of books do you read? Then which is your favorite book? Which is the last book you read? Which is your favorite author? You can be asked to give a summary of the last book you read. Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, I have a doubt here. So, for
Yeah.
example, I also read, if I say this, ki I also read some non-fiction. So they won't say ना, but यहाँ तो आपने fiction लिखा हुआ है.
No, 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 no. They won't say. In fact, that's a good thing. You say that, yes, sir, I like to read non-fiction also sometimes, but my major interest lies in reading fiction. ऐसे बोल दो. But then
Okay.
be prepared with a non-fiction book also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Then traveling and exploring places. They'll ask a lot of questions on this. What kind of places? Okay. How often do you travel? What are your, how does it help you? What are your learnings? Then traveling के बारे में details भी, which is the last place you travel. So it should be very recent. When did you travel last? Exploring मतलब क्या? मतलब what do you actually explore? फिर किसी एक place के बारे में detail भी पूछ सकते हैं. Okay. लास्ट प्लेस पूछेंगे फिर आपने वहाँ क्या क्या देखा आप वहाँ क्या क्या सीखे डू यू मेंटेन सम ब्लॉग्स regarding your travel all of that. Then watching K dramas, so they'll definitely ask what is K dramas, what is special about it, all of that. Fitness training and yoga, so then they'll ask what is the difference between like yoga and whatever you do in gym. These questions can be asked. योगा के बारे में थोड़े टेक्निकल भी पूछ सकते हैं. थोड़ा सा इन डिटेल प्रिपेयर कीजिएगा. फिटनेस ट्रेनिंग में क्या क्या एक्सरसाइजेस ऑल ऑफ दैट.
Okay.
प्लीज बी थरो विद इट. इस पे तो यू कैन गेट मटेरियल ऑल्सो वेरी इजीली. So Mudita, like this is how these are the basic questions that you have put foreign for service as the second preference. So be a bit thorough with IR also.
Yes, ma'am.
Like recent current affairs of international relations, or which country would you like to serve in the first? Essay questions. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Mudita. Apart from this, Mudita, if you have any doubt, please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. So, for example, on service preference in one mock, they said something ki, okay, diversity. Agar, for example, someone says in civil services you're looking for diversity. So Indian Postal Service, mein, what is the diversity? Or you have given like Indian Corporate Law Service. So, what is the diversity you find there? So,
See, trust
can
me, these questions are asked only in mocks.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. You can always say that, sir, the reason I gave this exam was to get into Indian Administrative Service. So I'll try again. Okay. And even if I get postal or corporate law service, there are a lot of areas to work in. You can travel all over the country in these services also. Travel means for work. You
Yes.
can be posted anywhere in the country, and you can add such points because they also know what we are here for. They don't really ask such questions.
Okay.
And see, you said that last time they asked why did you leave your job, so you can tell them, sir, that job was very monotonous and it did not really add value to me as a person, and I was not able to career wise, it could not bring out my full potential. Whereas when we see in civil services, it's a good blend of first career opportunity, also, it's a great career. Okay. And secondly, it provides a big platform to work in various fields, work among different sectors, and also the public interaction is huge. If they say that in some particular IRS or IAAS there is no public interaction, still you get to work in a lot of different sectors also. So that is the beauty of civil services. You can talk on these lines. They'll be convinced.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just give very practical reasons. Don't वो लोग बोलते हैं कि social service, sense of fulfillment, all of that, it becomes a bit filmy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything else, Mudita?
No, ma'am, only these doubts.
Okay. All the best, Mudita. Your interview is pretty close, and I'm really, really sure you'll do very well. Just ये देखो, एक बार interview दे दिया है. That anxiety is over. Now you just be very calm and confident. You'll do very well. Okay. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.